All right, so I think our next speaker is ready to go. It's about NFTs, where to from here, and you're going to hear from the developer evangelist at Pinata, Kelly Kim. Give a huge round of applause for Kelly Kim.
Right. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Very happy to be here in Barcelona. My name is Kelly, developer evangelist here at Pinata. Just a show of hands if you've heard of Pinata before. Okay, let's get started. So, 2021, at the peak of the NFT boom, total volume of NFT sales was 25.1 billion. Following year, it decreased to 24.7. This year, it's projected to be 22.7. So NFTs as an industry, at least in terms of sales, seems to be contracting. And you've probably heard people say, NFTs are dead, NFTs are NGMI, NFTs are nothing but a hype. The numbers are down, sentiment is negative, so, where to from here? So for those of us who still believe in the primitives of NFTs, who are, relentlessly building every day towards the future, and, we know they're here to stay, where do we look to now? What does a post-NFT boom future look like? And what should we be as excited and as passionate about, just as the majority of people were inside the hype? So for those of us who are not familiar with Pinata, we are a content distribution company with one of the leading IPFS infrastructures in the industry. And for this reason, we think a lot about NFTs. The following presentation is a parallel of our reflective process, the things that we go through on a day-by-day basis to make business decisions and also facilitate our community. In the next 15 minutes, I'll be taking you on a journey from the past to the present, and finally, the future. All right, before we head on our merry way to the future, let's get some context. And take a quick trip down memory lane, ask ourselves, where have we been? I'm sure some of you are very familiar with the history of NFTs, so please bear with me, but we'll begin at 2014. With Quantum, hosted on the Namecoin blockchain, created by Kevin McCoy. It was the world's first NFT, a pixelated octagon. It changed colors and it moved around like an octopus. And it was auctioned off at Sotheby's for 1.47 million. So a major lawsuit ensued, and it brought to light the importance of ownership in NFTs. 2015, Spells of Genesis by Evergreen Soft, and it was an NFT trading game hosted on the Bitcoin blockchain, and it ended up being the first ever on-chain game. And now we discover that NFTs actually have a place in gaming. 2016, Rare Pepes. It was the first semblance of on-chain art. Here we are at 2017. We have a double whammy with CryptoPunks by Lava Labs. It was the first generative art collection. We start thinking about identity and scarcity in the context of digital collectibles. We also have CryptoKitties, an on-chain game that allowed you to purchase and breed really cute cats. It incorporated interactivity and also started to garner widespread attention. 2018, Axie Infinity, the first online video game, and say hello to Play to Earn. 2020, we have Decentraland, the first metaverse or virtual world. You could buy land, trade everything you own, and also talk to other people inside the game. NBA Top Shop transformed cultural moments into NFTs. So now NFTs could immortalize pivotal cultural moments. Brandon Sports also enter the chat. And then finally, we arrive at the boom, 2021, which feels like so long ago. COVID-19 firstly forged the importance of digital connections. And then Beeple an artist turned NFT pioneer, basically brought NFTs to the prestigious world of fine arts after selling an NFT for 69 million. In the middle, we have our favorite monkey, digital monkey. Yuga Labs Bored Ape Yacht Club transformed the PFP NFTs into somewhat of a pop culture and status symbol. All right, what a ride. So here we are today, in the now, and to get my head around the present, where we're standing right now, I've broken it up into 4 quadrants. All right, so number 1 is industry infiltration. We're seeing a lot of different industries get really creative with NFTs and what they can do. For example, the arts are finding ways to expand the different types of digital art creations and also sell in different forms. Gaming, slowly warming up to them. There's also music, sports, fashion, wearables, luxury goods, real estate, and even nonprofits or charity organizations. So NFTs are slowly finding themselves as tools in the stacks of multiple industries. Number 2, build it like you mean it. And what I mean by this is that the NFT builders of today are really getting back to their technical roots, which is exactly what we want. We're seeing advancements at the very token level. So first most, ERC 6551, token-bound accounts. I'm sure you've heard of it in previous hackathons and conferences. They give regular ERC 721s the power of a smart contract wallet. So NFTs are coming alive. ERC 721C is making on-chain royalties enforceable, so zero-fee exchanges. Now, BRC 721E is a protocol that turns Ethereum-based NFTs into Bitcoin NFTs without the need for a developer to personally inscribe it. There's also BRC 20, which is short for Bitcoin Request for Comment 20. It basically enables fungible tokens, like the ERC 20 token, to be minted and traded via the ordinal protocol on the Bitcoin blockchain. Lastly is another Bitcoin standard. I know it's funny, it's an Ethereum conference, but it's known as secure tradable art maintained securely, i.e. stamps. It's the Bitcoin equivalent to ERC 1155s. So as you can see, we have plenty of advancements at the token/technical level happening right now with NFTs. All right, the third, we're going into the mainstream. What this means is that left, right, center, we're seeing celebrities, major brands, and different artists playing around with the concept of NFTs as a stack in their personal portfolio. So think of Nike, Tiffany's, Paris Hilton, and even Grimes. And these diverse use cases of NFTs are being recognized by the rest of the world, whether they like it or not. And the final quadrant, NFTs are being used to proliferate culture. Now, that's another way to say, I guess, expand on what we already have as culture. So NFTs can be used as tools to proliferate culture through digital ownership, art and technology, and also online communities. NFTs are used as digital ownership as they revolutionize the world of monetization and also the trade of online commodities. So in other words, NFTs make monetization and culture tangible. They're also at the intersection of art and technology, which is an inseparable and I guess unstoppable duo. Lastly, online communities. NFTs can be used as social tokens that represent memberships or similar in digital communities. So think of FWB. Disclosure, I am a member and I love it. So we've come a very long way, and I guess I kind of like where we are. We're not in a helpless place. I think we're in a very hopeful place. We're at a point where NFT technology can be steered in the right direction, and it's up to us, as cheesy as it sounds. So as we enter this new turn in the road, we can leave behind all those unproductive and unhealthy paradigms that we've accumulated in previous years. And it's very clear that the underlying primitives of NFTs do have the potential to leave a positive impact on the world. So finally, to answer the question, where to from here? I've narrowed this down again into 4 target groups to make things a little simpler. Firstly, for the future of brands and businesses in general. For the natively off-chain brand or business, NFTs allow a very unique way to build digital experiences, something that was not previously, I guess, allowed by existing technologies. So as a result, brands, businesses can forge closer relationships with their audience or customers. For example, Starbucks Odyssey, also Reddit, which had huge success. And then for the natively on-chain brand, NFTs present an abridged journey from brand inception to community growth. So the Pudgy Penguins collection and their Web3 IP company is a really great case study for this. For the creators, where to from here? Creators have always been at the mercy of platforms. Musicians, content creators, TikTok creators, writers, and much more. But with NFTs, creators can now own their relationships with their audience on or off chain. So they can either escape platform jail, or you have platforms like Instagram, which are actually endowing ownership onto their creators as well. And of course, NFTs make it extremely easy for creators to monetize, whether it's utilizing the technology to create valuable digital experiences, or even using NFTs to obtain better insights into their audience. Pinata's newest product, Submarine, allows you to do both. So you can create linkables of your NFTs and then gather all of the audience insights on your very own content on IPFS. So thirdly, for the technologist. I think this is not a very common segment, but I thought it was definitely needed in this presentation. So technologist is someone that loves frontier technology and is with it day in, day out, whether it's AI, machine learning, AR, VR. NFTs are adjacent tools. So it's not a NFTs or AI, it's a NFTs and AI. They can provide things like provenance, interoperability, and ownership, amongst many others. This combination of NFTs and AI opens up so many possibilities for not only metaverse or immersive virtual worlds, AI-generated collectibles, and even AI-powered storytelling experiences. So together, this symbiotic relationship can really propel the innovation or creativity and the inclusivity that was always meant to happen with Web3. So recently, the Pinata team have been playing around and diving super deep into how IPFS, which has been the backbone of NFTs, can be used alongside AI. So I highly recommend you check out our content for how to do this yourself. And then lastly, for the people. So for anyone who's not a creator, does not have a business or a brand, or is perhaps not even plugged into the depths of technology, like your grandma or your friend who refuses to be on Instagram. NFTs are very unique in that you don't actually need to understand any of these things to benefit from them. They're going to become much more sustainable. We have technical implementations like lazy minting, proof of stake, layer 2 that make them just a more sustainable technology in general. They can also be used to push forward acts of environmental activism. For example, they can be used to fundraise for nonprofits, offset carbon emissions, or just increase the morale of communities by giving them a chunk of the pie. NFTs can also redistribute wealth to less affluent socioeconomic communities. So, unlike stocks, NFTs lower the barrier to entry and also increase the ROI, so they can reap the benefits of a single investment in a shorter time and at a larger scale. So, to wrap up, I want to leave you with this quote, a very cheesy one from Arthur C. Clarke. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So, where to from here? NFTs have to feel like magic. At the moment, it doesn't feel like that, just yet. NFTs have to achieve the unimaginable. They have to just work, and they also need a very clear and astounding why. So during my time at Pinata, I've been there since December, I experienced the full grunt of the boom as the main IPFS pinning service for NFTs, but I've also had the privilege to watch Pinata transition from a company really just riding the momentum of the boom to just a media company stripping away all of the hype, drowning out the noise, and then building atop that fundamental philosophy that made NFTs so exciting, idyllic, and great in the first place. So, where to from here? I urge you all to really distill NFTs down into their purest form. And soon you'll see them as tools for humanity. The road ahead for NFTs is being built as we speak at hackathons, in focus groups, or just amongst your little developer circles. I know I have many friends who are thinking about this day in, day out. It's very inspiring. And so, yeah, it's ultimately up to us, builders, thinkers, innovators, to pave that road for the future of NFTs. All right. Thank you very much.